Good afternoon, and how are you?
I'm good. What about you? How are you?
I'm also good. This is our first meeting, so we should start with the introduction.
Yes.
Can I know about you?
Yes, sure. Well, my name is Rajpal. I'm from UP. I have completed my master in political science. My hobbies are reading books, diary writing, and practicing yoga. That's all about me.
It's great to hear. Your hobbies is reading the book. So, what kind of book do you read?
It's non-fictional books.
Non-fictional books. So,
Yes.
how many books do you have read till now?
Around 50 books.
50 books. Wow,
Yes.
great. So it means you have the good knowledge in the books about the books, and you have great thoughts related to everything.
Not everything, but I have certain thoughts.
When if the book is the friend, so it means you have great thought, ideas, and experience. Also, you get the experience from the books because it is written by the writers, and writer indulges everything related to anything. So we can
Yeah.
experience from that.
Right, right. Yes, I mean they write so many things in the book, so we can learn a lot of the things out of the books, and we can implement them in our personal and professional life. So I always try to draw something each and every book, whatever book I read. And nowadays I'm reading the Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita. Wow.
Yes,
Bhagavad Gita, it means you are the spiritual person.
exactly. Very much true.
Okay. So, who inspired you to read the Bhagavad Gita?
Well, nobody inspired me. It was the COVID-19. You can understand when the COVID-19 was there, I was in my college. So I was facing some issues, anxiety, and a lot of the things. So that time, I was not able to understand how to deal with the anxiety. So I watched a video. So in that video, one speaker mentioned about like the importance of Bhagavad Gita in a student life. So I was in the college, so I download book through online. Then I read only the 32 page of Bhagavad Gita. Then I order on the Flipkart, and then I start my readings. I have been read it around 5 to 6 times till now. Whenever I feel, because this is the new year, so what I'm thinking that before uh, you know starting the new year, I should complete the Bhagavad Gita once again, so that I can enter into new year with the good bonding with the Lord Krishna.
So it means you want the good bonding with the Lord Krishna.
Yes, true.
Okay. So now I am reading Ramayana. Okay.
Oh, good.
Start. But not in English. I just when I do the worship that time I just read the Ramayana in the of the language, and then it is translated into Hindi language. So I read both language. So and I also learn from that book also. And yes, and I am much uh, connect with the Hanuman.
Oh, good. I also, and like my spiritual guru is the Lord Hanuman. I mean, the Lord. I always consider Lord Krishna as my mentor and Lord Hanuman as my spiritual guru, and because I learn and I draw a lot of the inspiration from the Lord Hanuman, that how he was so dedicated for the Lord Krishna. I mean the Lord Rama. So I also want to be the same for my God, Lord Krishna. Like the same kind of the bondings.
Whenever I feel like whenever I am any trouble, then time I just remember not remember I just I feel like I call please Hanumanji and bhai Hanumanji. I call him brother, like brother. So whenever I feel like I am in a trouble, so just I just call only one time. I feel he is in front of me and he is always with me to do anything. I feel like that. And I have started reading Ramayana for 2 months. And
Oh,
I just, and I have completed 185 dohas.
Oh,
So, and in that book, I learned so many things like Ramji and Hanumanji and Ravan also, and what kind of the good bad thing into the Ravan and good thing in the Rama, and yes, Hanuman also. So I want to, and many I I have conversation with the so many people, and then in life they also read the Bhagavad Gita, and I also feel like that I start I should start reading Bhagavad Gita also, but it is not possible to at the same time we I can read Bhagavad Gita and the Ramayana. So I will after the Ramayana I will start reading Bhagavad Gita. So I would like to know about the Bhagavad Gita, like you have read you have read. So so I want to know about the Bhagavad Gita. And yes, my father-in-law always says whenever you feel like what to do in the in the in the in the situation, like you have confusion, so you just go to the Gita, you just open the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, and you get the thought, you get thought or ideas, what is the right way or what is the right thing to do. So I would like to ask, like, what is the, according to you, what is the Bhagavad Gita?
okay. True, yes, and you raise very right questions. So first of all, let me tell you one thing. Like, doesn't mean how much difficulties, how much pain, and whatever the situation is with you. But if you know, like, open the Bhagavad Gita, just start reading from the right side. Just read only the one verse. You will get your answer. Just take out the Lord Krishna name and start opening the books from the right side, and open the page and start. And that is something which I applied a number of the point of time. Whenever I face any difficulties, I just open the Bhagavad Gita, and then I just read the verse from the right side. You will get the answer. For me, I believe that lot of the things which I have learned, first of all, the doctrine of the karma, which Lord Krishna always teach to Arjuna, that what is the importance of the karma siddhant, like that. And one important the quote, I would say not the quote, it is the essence of one verse. It is that Lord Krishna, the tell to Arjuna that those who don't support to themselves, to himself, God also doesn't help them. That is something which trigger me a lot. It means that if you are not supporting to yourself, you are not doing your prescribed duty, whatever is with you for as a human being, so God will never come to you. It means that generally people think that they are so much, you can say, they think that when they will worship to the God, everything will be okay, but they will not perform their duty. You must be perform your duty, whatever duty is there. But when you are performing your duty, you should just consider about the God, that I'm doing my duty religiously, very frankly, and God help me. So that is, and I believe in that way, that if you are doing your hard work, whatever is there, and you are frank with your work, definitely you will be succeed in that. And I have seen this even my experience a multiple point of time. Whenever I try to manifest the things, that like that, and I have noticed the result of that. And for me, there is a one important, that is the, even we, as we know that there's a 18 chapter in the Bhagavad Gita. So now I'm on the 7th. Today I will start the 7th chapter. uh, in the whole the Bhagavad Gita, you will notice only one thing. In the each and every verse, one thing Lord Krishna always talk about. One is the karma, and not having the arrogance.
Okay.
And not even a bit, the arrogance should not be with any person. If you have the arrogance, it means that you are not connected with the reality, which Lord Krishna always talk about, that totally surrender to me, and then you will see the miracle that I will do.
Okay. So first is the do your karma. A second thing
Yes,
is to be proud, not proud, arrogant yourself.
yes. Don't be arrogant for anything else. and totally be, very kind. Multiple things are there. Each and every words of Bhagavad Gita is like the boon for a, genuine learners, those who want to learn something out of Bhagavad Gita. And I believe that it's not about just religion. Doesn't mean which region you are from. Bhagavad Gita is for each and everyone, and even it is very much written in the Bhagavad Gita that Bhagavad Gita is not only for the Hindus, it is for the humanity.
Hmm. I think Ramayana and the Bhagavad Gita is a great way to do anything and to get anything. Like this
Yeah,
is the great way. Like person is confused or in the any situation, like the Gita and the Ramayana can take out from their situation. And
correct,
now
correct,
in this Kaliyug, if the person want to be a spiritual, that means the Kaliyug is far from us. The person
correct.
is not spiritual.
True. Yes. And one important thing which I would like to say, and that Bhagavad Gita also give you very explicit view about your duty.
Yes.
Like the Arjuna. Arjuna was not ready to fight against their own relatives. Lord Krishna, even Lord Krishna called him the, coward. That if you are not performing your duties, the duties are there, because ultimately our purpose is to establish the dharma. When we talk about dharma, we are not talking about any particular dharma like Hinduism, Sikhism. It's not about dharma. Dharma mean that you have the duties, you have to fulfill them. Like I'm a student, so my duty, my dharma is to do my study, not distract towards anything else, just do my study and just leave everything on the God. So that is very interesting to see that how the Lord is talking about the dharma, that you should do your like the karma, and you should not think about the result, that what would be the outcome. If you have honestly work, then definitely you will get the reap of that.
It is same like the learning of the English. If you are only just thinking, I will be a fluent, I will be a fluent, because without practicing, so it means you do practice. Without practice, you can't be a fluent. Like the your first term is having the practice.